knew the notes. Did she look up at you ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots and lots and lots. How was her posture?
Good.
Great. Her eye contact was good, all of that. So now we get into other aspects. All the other stuff is preliminary. So what I would like to see is when you go, where's the roses? Where's it? Okay. All fresh was in the garden and lovely the roses. Could you tell that roses got a little bit lost? Vowels are made to migrate. So if it's an O vowel sound and it's low, roses, everybody sing that. Roses. Sing free, free, free. So even though it's an O, which is a dark vowel, I would ask you to roses. Sing roses. So this is a little bit low for Ava because she's a soprano, and so to think of that E resonance in every single vowel that you sing, that's the pain, getting that E resonance, the resonance that you have on your brightest vowel into no matter what vowel it is. So the last verse that you sang, you took it slower because it's the sad one, right? And it's the really sad one. You know that it's over and it's done with and all that stuff. So I would say you can alter every verse of this 4-verse song to make it tell the story a little bit more. You could take a little bit of time between each of them, and that's something that you and your pianist would discuss when it comes to interpretation. I'd like to do this here, I'd like to do this there. Can you tell that Ava spent time dancing and performing and acting and all that kind of stuff? So I would say, if you have trouble with this, I want you to imagine this face on your face. Imagine you're Ava. And sometimes I say to my students, imagine that little part of you that always wanted to be a star was exploded up, and that's what you are. So when you get up here, you get to make that bigger. Does that make sense what I'm saying? And then take each phrase. Okay, so if I'm singing this, oh, fresh is the garland and lovely the roses, I might go, and where it gets kind of stuck and I can't make it go, I have to go back and anticipate where my breath is not going to want to move and make it move. Give it more air ahead of time. Everybody do that phrase with me. 1, 2, ready. Do you remember I said before, be there before you get there? That's what I'm talking about. Everybody, Ava, if you'll sing, oh, fresh, 2, ready, and oh, fresh is the garland and lovely the roses I've called from the garden to lay at your feet. You hear the difference? So there's control of the phrase, there's control of the king, because you have the E resonance in your sound. And if you have trouble doing that, you need to isolate that phrase, that interval, whatever it is. Work on it that way. Work from the back forward. Work from the end of the song to the beginning of the song, because the beginning is the one you get all the time. So the B section of Bel Piacere is what you guys are going to work on, because it gets done the least.